In this question, we need to pass certain journal entries related to forfeiture. Now, coming to the format of journal entry, maybe you have forgotten the format. First of all, we used to write the heading in the books of X company. In question, we are given X company limited. So, we write in the books of X company limited. Coming to this, we have five columns. Date. Next is your particulars. Next is your LF. I am not putting that column. Next is your debit and next is your credit part. Coming to first journal entry, in question we are asked X company limited invited application for 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each, payable on application rupees 2, allotment rupees 3, first call rupees 3 and final call rupees 2. We need to show the journal entries and we need to prepare the cash book. So in cash book we'll record all the cash book entries, rest all journal entries will be passing over here. Starting with the first, we have received applications for 10,000 share. So the basic journal entry for the same will be, we have received the applications. So the basic journal entry will be share application account debit to share capital. This is the basic journal entry when the applications are being issued. The amount for the same is 10,000 and the application amount received is rupees 2. Application are for rupees 10,000. I am not writing the narration. You can write that at your own. There are no dates specified. So 10,000 into 2. Applications are received for 10,000 shares and the application amount is 2. So the amount will be 20,000 and 20,000. Moving on to the next journal entry. Now cash related entries will put in the cash book. So leave it apart. We'll move on to the allotment part. Allotment money is rupees 3. So the next entry will be share allotment account debit to share capital. Allotment money is 3. We have received the applications of 10,000. So 10,000 into 3. You have to compulsory write down the narrations. Without narrations, your marks will get deducted. 30,000. Again 30,000. Next, again I am repeating it again and again. Cash book entries are to be made in the cash book. We'll prepare the cash book later. Next, share final call to share capital. Next is your share final call account debit to share capital. Amount for your final call is again 3. Sorry, this is your first call. I'm so sorry. First, you have made your first call. Is it made or not? It is made of rupees 3. So we'll write first call. Again 10,000 are the applications. For rupees 3 is your first call. So 30,000 and 30,000. Moving on to the next, share final call account. So in the bank related entries, there is something mentioned in the question that final call money was not received, but here we have to pass the basic entries which will be for the full amount. Share final call account debit to share capital. Now coming to the final call amount, 10,000 for rupees 2 per share. So 20,000 on both the sides. These are the basic journal entries. You can go through it and note it down. Then we'll move forward with the sum. You can go through it and note it down. Okay, moving on to the next entry. As discussed, final call, some amount has not been made. Applications were received on all the shares and all the shares were accepted. All the money due were received except final call money on 100 shares. So final call money on 100 shares was not received. Total were your 10,000 shares. So we'll pass a journal entry for the same. Journal entry for the same will be share capital account debit. This is for forfeiture. We are passing the journal entry for forfeiture. Share capital account debit to share final call to forfeited shares. Now check out the amount carefully. In your share capital, 100 shares are forfeited. 100 shares are issued. Actually, there are 100 shares. So 100 into 10. Share final call amount is given in the question as 2 rupees. So final call 100 into 2. Forfeited shares will be the left out shares. That is 100 into 8. 10 shares 10 was the cost of all the above application, allotment, first call and final call. Final call was of amount 2, and the next is your forfeited shares will be your 8. 100 into 10 will be, next moving on to 100 into 10 will be 1000. Next is your share final call, which will be 200, and this will be your 800. Being shares, you can write down the narration also, being forfeiture of 100 shares done. Next, we'll pass on the journal entry for your reissue. All forfeited shares reissued to Mr. A at rupees 9, each fully paid up. Now, these forfeited shares are reissued. So, the journal entry will be forfeited shares account debit. We have already written all these journal entries before. To share capital. Forfeited shares to share capital. Journal entry for reissue. These shares of rupees 100 are reissued at rupees 9. So 100 into 9, 100 into 9. So the amount will be 900 and 900 on both the debit and the credit side. We'll move on to the final journal entry, which is based on your capital reserve. Forfeited shares account debit to capital reserve. The final entry, forfeited shares account debit to capital reserve. The amount will be, now coming to the amount, here 100 shares were forfeited, 100 shares are reissued. So directly यहाँ पे जो forfeited shares का amount है 800, इसमें से just a second, sorry, this amount will be 100. I'm so sorry, this amount will be 100 because reissue has been made at rupees 9 per share fully paid up. The share was for rupees 10. So here we'll have 1, 10 minus 9, 1. Coming to here 100. This 800 minus 100 will be the part of your capital reserve. I'm sorry for the mistake. This 800 minus 100, that is 700, is your capital reserve. These are all your journal entries for this sum. Will be preparing cash book later. First to complete this. Okay, moving on to the cash book. We have 4 columns in the same, normal. Even you can prepare 6 columns also, it's upon your choice. Date, particulars and amount. I am just putting particulars and amount. Particulars, amount. Particulars, amount. Coming to first journal entry, we have written share application to share capital. And here the amount will be transferred to bank. So the second entry would have been bank to share application. So we'll put the amount of share application over here. To share application, the amount will be 20,000. I'm writing the narration in bit. Being application money received. Being application money received. This is the first part. Moving on to the second. Your second journal entry was share allotment to share capital. Here we'll give the amount in bank. So the second will be bank to share allotment. Bank to share allotment. Amount is your 30,000. Yes, 30,000. Again we can write being allotment, money received. Coming to next entry, your first call was made. First call has to be paid, being paid. So we'll write to share first call. The amount for the same is your 30,000. In bracket write down being first call money received. Next, coming to your final call part, your fourth share final call of 200 shares was not received. Actual amount is, I'm just making a rough figure over here. Your actual amount was 20,000 shares, from which 200 rupees is not received. Subtracting it will get 19,800. So we'll put the figure over here to share final call 19,800. We have received the amount on 9,900 shares. The amount received on 9,900 shares. Because 100 shares were forfeited. Coming to next, your reissue amount to share capital which was already paid. Bank to share capital reissue amount. To share capital, that 900 which we discussed about. Bank to share capital 900. We'll put the narration being reissue of shares. Being reissue of 100 shares at ₹9. So 9 into 100, 900. What we used to do, we'll add all this and we'll put the balance over here. That's it. This was the rough part. We'll add all this 20, 30, 60, 80, 80 plus 90, 800 plus 900, 1,07,000. We'll put the balance carried down over here by balance carried down 1,07,000. That's it. Our cash book will get over. We have to write the total also at the last. Total will be 1,07,000, 1,07,000. Please write the total also.